Over the next 5 years, Rajah has set itself some pretty big targets in South Africa. Double the curry powder business. Create 9,000 jobs. Help save 10% of consumers' household income. Drive massive sales with our retail partner. And reduce carbon emissions by 2.5 million tons per year. Big targets, but all made possible by a smartly revisited, age-old technique of cooking. Meet the Wonderbag, an insulated cooker made up of 2 polycotton bags with recycled polystyrene balls. The Wonderbag can cook a preheated dish for up to 4 hours through heat retention. It's easy to use. Start the cooking process on the stove. Bring to the boil. Put the lid on the pot and place in the bag. Put the lid on the Wonderbag. Tie the strings and let the Wonderbag slow cook as long as your recipe requires. The design is owned by South African sustainability company Natural Balance and has many significant benefits. When amplified by the big aroma of Rajah, 5 million of these bags will help us to achieve some hefty goals by 2016. The South African LSMC market lives largely in rural and township areas. Average household income is around 2,000 Rand or €200 per month. Cooking takes place over wood fires, on paraffin burners and electric stoves. Used 2 to 3 times per week, the Wonderbag will save consumers up to 50% of the electricity or paraffin bill a month. This translates to about 10% of their total income that can go into their back pocket. It is time-saving as food can safely cook unattended. Shack fires and accidents, which are a common occurrence, are also reduced. There is less food wastage as food cannot overcook or burn. They are an attractive talking point, easy to clean, and also double as a freezer, keeping food frozen for 12 to 24 hours.
Wonderbag is amazing.
I love Wonderbag. Wonderbag is very good.
I can save 120 Rand a month for electricity.
I save 150.
100 Rand a month now.
It's simple to use the Wonderbag.
I can cook for 20 minutes and take my pot, put in Wonderbag. When the children come home, the food is already cooked, then they eat.
Environmentally, 2 to 3 uses a week can save half a ton of carbon emissions per household annually. These savings are tracked by the UN as new Wonderbag households are registered and surveyed. The savings are then converted into carbon credits, which big world businesses purchase on the carbon stock market, directly fund this and other sustainable projects. Rajah's vision of 5 million bags will reduce carbon emissions by 2.5 million tons per year. On top of all this, it reduces cooking water by 1/3, improves air quality in the home by reducing fumes, and reduces total community demand for wood in rural areas. Communities benefit from the manufacturing process, which creates sustainable jobs and develops skills. Wonderbag Sister Moshi is the head of the cooperatives that have provided 650 jobs for this project so far.
We now have got over 50 cooperatives. Cooperatives that are getting work from the Wonderbag. Ordinary people. People with minimum or no education. People that otherwise would not have been employed by anybody. But in the Wonderbag factory, they've found a home.
Unilever South Africa currently has employees facing redundancy because of its new savory factory. The 5 million bag vision aims to re-employ a number of these people, as well as those made redundant in the textile industry. Our goal from this initiative is 9,000 new jobs. When it comes to Rajah, benefits to the brand will be huge. Not only will 15 million 200-gram SKUs be driven through the 3-box promotion over the period, we will also be driving equity, loyalty and turnover. This initiative will also help double the curry powder business over the next 5 years. Consumption and dish penetration are expected to increase through recipe booklets and reigniting consumers' love for Rajah. This initiative is also aligned to the global business drive to reduce our carbon emissions through our consumers. Consumers contribute up to 69% of Unilever South Africa's greenhouse gas footprint. Rajah is currently partnering with their biggest account, Shoprite. This will deliver favorably to both parties through a significant uplift in sales. At the time of going to production, the first 3 weeks of trial in KwaZulu-Natal alone saw Rajah giving away 51,000 Wonderbags, and 200-gram sales tripled in Shoprite KZN. This test campaign will last 2 months in 46 Shoprite stores, and an estimated 100,000 Wonderbags will be given away. Valuable learnings will be used to develop the national campaign, kicking off in 2012 of 1 million bags per year for 5 years. Let's recap the big wins over the next 5 years. Consumers will save over €1 billion in electricity and paraffin. Environmentally, 2.5 million tons of carbon will be saved. We will double retailer sales, double the curry powder market, and create 9,000 new jobs. Using the Rajah Wonderbag as a small, simple action, 5 million small, simple actions are going to make a big difference.